Good day everyone, my name is Floramie Mercado from BIT4A FSMA. Now, I'm going to discuss about plant layout and plant location. This lesson, it deals with various aspects of plant location and layout, investment in analyzing aspects of plant location, and appropriate plant layout can help a business achieve economic efficiencies in business operations. These decisions lay the foundation of businesses of small business and maybe big business. When we say plant layout, it is a plan for effective utilization of facilities for the manufacturers of products involving the most efficient and economical arrangement of machines, materials, personnel, storage space, and all supporting services within available floor space. It means that it all falls down into one specific goal of the organization, minimizing costs. These costs are usually used in the operations of the business. The objectives of plant layout is to minimize materials handling, facilitate manufacturing progress by maintaining balance in the process, maintain flexibility of arrangement and of operations, maintaining high turnover of in-process inventory, effective utilization of men, equipment, and space, increase employee morale, minimize interference from machines, reduce hazards affecting employees. The following three factors are the importance of plant layout because it greatly varies from the industry to industry. The first factor is weight, volume, and mobility. It requires industrial machines and equipment to handle, move, such as heavy and large amount of goods. It may also require large amount of laborers to ensure productivity. The second factor is length of the process in relation to handling time. It is very important since the goal of a good plant layout is to minimize handling time. In manufacturing goods, less handling of materials is good because it improves productivity. The last factor is the extent to which the process tends towards mass productions. With the use of automatic machines in industries for adopting mass production system of manufacturing, the volume of production will increase. Problems in plant layout management may arise when there are design changes in the product, there is an expansion of the enterprise, there is a proposed variation in the size of the department, some new product is to be added to the existing line, some new department is to be added to the enterprise, and there is a relocations of the existing department. A new plant is to be set up. And now let's move to manufacturing considerations. It is a plant design. Production processes can be grouped into three general classifications. The first one is layout by product, layout by operation, and layout by stationary material primarily. When we say layout by product, it is the equipment laid out according to the sequence of operations. The materials start at the head of the line and it's moved progressively to adjacent machines until completion of the item at the end of the line. As you can see, the illustration below shows product layout process. By example of manufacturing of bottled water. From raw materials to cleaning and disinfecting, to water refilling, to packaging and labeling and storage. The advantage of layout product is to minimizes materials handling, reduces the length and time of manufacturing cycle, and so on. While if there's advantage also, these are the disadvantages. It lacks flexibility to meet substantial changes in product design or in production requirements. The second one is the layout by operation, and also called as job layout manufacture. There is intermittent flow of materials, thus machines are grouped according to the type of operations they perform. As you can see the table, it is grouped according to how they perform. Where we have A, B, C, D, E, and F. Advantages of layout by operation is it offers some flexibility to accommodate product variety and demand fluctuations. permits maximum machines utilizations, provide for least duplications of tools, jigs, and fixtures, and so on. Also, there are some disadvantages that it delays occur between operations, materials must be moved in and out of store, rooms, production center, and so on. And the last layout is layout by stationary materials, primarily or fixed positions layout. It retains the flexibility for the basic product while capturing the flow and handling advantages of production lines wherever possible. Some of the advantages is the possibility of assigning one or more skilled workers to a project from start to finish, and maximum flexibility for all sorts of changes in product and processes, and so on. And also, there are some disadvantages, which is difficulties in applying proper machines, tools, and specialized employee skills due to immobile materials. Since we already know the manufacturing considerations, let's move on to plant buildings. There are two main types of buildings. The first one is single-story building, which is it has fewer columns and servicing equipment can be installed in overhead process that permit greater flexibility in terms of plant layout. It provides more illuminations, easier to expand by simply moving a wall, gives a greater floor loading capacity with at least variations, and requires a lighter foundations, permits easier handling and routing materials, facilitates supervisions. The second one is the multi-story building, which it has more levels that permit greater flexibility in terms of plant layout. Its efficient use of land space results in a lower cost of constructions, lower heating costs, less possibility of vertically arranged production areas, or compact layout. And now, let's move to plant location. When we say plant location, it is the choice of region or place where people, money, materials, machinery, and equipment are brought together in setting up businesses. It is a place where the cost of the product is kept low to maximize gains. Identifying an ideal location is very crucial. It should always maximize its assets and minimize its cost, especially for the unit cost of productions and distributions. Plant location decision is important because once a plant is located at a particular site, then the business must face the advantages and disadvantages of the initial decision. While when we say ideal locations, it is one where the cost of the product is kept to minimum with a large market share, the least risk, and the maximum social gain. It is the place of maximum net advantage, or which gives lowest unit cost of production and distribution. For achieving this objective, a small-scale entrepreneur can make use of locational analysis for his purpose. There are three factors affecting plant location. The first one is selection of region. Second is selection of a particular community. And the third one is selections of the exact plant site. These are the trends in plant location. The location trends have changed substantially due to the development of substitute raw materials, network of electrifications, and transportation by roads and railways, mobility of the labor, and persuasive and compulsive policies of the government for balanced regional development. The first one is tendency to locate away from the city. These plant sites are usually located away from the sites because of the reason of government policies and the less opportunity of expansions of a lot areas. The next one is the decentralization of industries. Under the conscious industrial policy of the government, concentrations of industrial units is prevented through licensing policy. The third one is swing toward planned industrial centers. Business tend to locate plant site in industrial centers or parks because it encourages investors control the site preparations and land use for the manufacturing industries investors, it also provides orderly and attractive community of manufacturing. The last one is growing competitions of industry. For this trend in plant location, communities tend to give free plant areas to encourage manufacturing industries to invest to them. Location analysis. It is a dynamic process where entrepreneur analysis and compares the appropriateness or otherwise of alternative sites with the aim of selecting the best site for a given enterprise. It consists the following. Number 1, demographic analysis. It involves the study of population in the area in terms of total populations or in number, age composition, per capita income, educational level, occupational structures, etc. The second one is trade area analysis. It is an analysis of the geographic area that provides continued clientele to the firm. He would also see the feasibility of assessing the trade area from alternative sites. The third one is competitive analysis. It helps to judge the nature, location, size, and quality of a competition in a given trade area. The fourth one is the traffic analysis. To have a rough idea about the number of potential customers passing by the proposed site during the working hours of the shop, the traffic analysis aims at judging the alternative sites in terms of pedestrian and vehicular traffic passing a site. The last one is a site economics. Alternative sites are evaluated in terms of establishments, costs, and operational costs under this. That's all for today. Thank you for listening. Again, I'm Floramie Mercado from BIT4A FSMA.